Aloha, everyone. This is Nolan Myers, CEO of Double GDP, bringing you a sprint update for March 31st, 2021. We're building an end-to-end platform for new cities to connect with residents, accelerate growth, and deliver responsive public services. I'm going to take you through what we accomplished in the last sprint, how we're doing against our goals, and what we're going to do in the next sprint. So in the last sprint, we had three product areas that we wanted to invest in. More progress on the financial engine, lease payments options, customer journey, GIS mapping, and we wanted to do a little bit of app redesign as well, design work on that. We wanted to have two hackers move into Nkwashi, increase our housing stock, and conduct internal team performance reviews. Against this, and overall, our population goal for March was 18. Lots of great progress in the product area. As you'll see, we did not get the hackers moved in this sprint, unfortunately. Ran into a blocker there, but we did get our performance reviews done. So let's look at our overall goal around population. So our goal is to be at the end, to be at 18 at the end of March. We're at 15 now. This is unfortunately not going to happen. We had 3 people ready to move onto site this week and discovered when we were there that the house that they were planning to move into is not connected with plumbing yet. So a minor setback a sad setback for this sprint, but we will get it fixed next sprint and have people moved in. Won't hit our March goal, unfortunately. Looking to what we did in the product, we had some really good, a lot of great stuff on the payments. So we've, in addition to the stuff that we're investing in already in payments, we heard exciting stories from prospective customers around how important payments are to them and how collecting and increasing their collection rate is one of the most important use cases that they can be thinking about. Some of the areas here, we now have the ability to record a past payment. We can sign in the box. We can sign directly from the app. We can have payment plans that pre-generate all of the invoices that somebody is expected to pay. And some design work thinking about how payments can be enhanced in the future. Ability to delete an invoice and ability to filter on invoices and payments. So a lot of great work in the sprint here on payments. Speaking of app navigation redesign, we didn't make quite as much progress here as we had hoped, but just to show you some of the screens that are coming soon, we're going to bring on, we're introducing these menus on the left and right to allow for a lot more modularity in the application. And we have a newly designed home screen for end users and for administrators. End users really focusing on this customer journey in terms of where they are in their residency and thinking about moving to site. And for administrators to really bring payments front and center, thinking about how the payments are being collected and what ways that they can work on that. Then on the mapping side, some good progress here where a big breakthrough this sprint was getting an AutoCAD file. We were able to import an entire neighborhood all at once. So this is taking something that was an intensive manual process and turning into something that's automated and resulted in a whole new neighborhood being mapped out. So hope to do a lot more of this in the next sprint. And we also got photos on our points of interest. Speaking of which, in our artist in residence program, we now have 5 sculptures in the app, so users can come around and see where those sculptures are and go visit them. We are also exploring a staff in residence. One of the things we're thinking about as we are seeing housing take place is that a lot of the people that are working on the city actually want to live there. This includes staff from Nkwashi, from our partners with Artists in Residence in Chenna, and Double GDP staff. So a lot of people are expressing interest in moving there, and so we're going to find ways to do that once we increase the housing stock. So that's what's on our mind. On the next sprint, we're looking at product areas. We really want to get payments finished and completely rolled out. What we've built so far is in use, but it's not 100% and not all there for our end users yet. So we want to get everything completed. On the mapping side, we want to start thinking about construction progress and bringing that into the maps themselves. And we want to roll out the changes that we've already been working on in the app navigation redesign. So that should be exciting. We do expect to finally get the hackers moved in. And we're rolling out a rewards program to think about the incentives to accelerate construction and increase the housing stock. So that should be exciting. That's it for this sprint. I look forward to seeing you again in a couple of weeks. Thank you very much.